Happy Gymuary, everyone. Yep, I'm looking at another gym kit right here. It is the RGM-79D Gym Cold Districts type. I've always had a love for this suit. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I like the coloration. Maybe it's just because I love 0080. Maybe it's just because I am a sucker for gyms. Who knows? I love this suit. It's a great suit, despite how poorly it performed on screen. And I would like to point out that this is what I refer to as a gold number kit. So it's from an older era, and it has a few little things that show when compared to modern kits. Alright, here he is. 79D. Alright, so let's take a look. We have a machine gun here as his main weapon. Shield here, which has a little pivot thing that it's on here, so you can get a little more movement on it. Beam saber up here. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a hole in it, so it's just a pegged-in beam saber. You can remove it if you want, but there's nothing you can stick in. You can't stick a blade into it, unlike some of the other kits that have that as an option. Over here, let's take a look at the other accessories. Of course, you have the toothpick beam saber. I hate these things. They're pre-painted and terrible. While you can paint them and make them look nice, they're still pretty horrible. Also had a spare hand grip. It doesn't connect to the beam saber like you might think. And a spare hand. Well, technically not a spare hand. This is the closed hand for the left side. I have the open hand on the unit right now. We also had a handful of spare polycaps. Always helpful to have a few of these left in case some of them disintegrate or you lose ones while working on certain kits. Alright, let's take a look at the flexibility on this guy, and I gotta warn you, it's a gym and an older kit, so it's not much. Nothing on the back moves, except for, like I said, this beam saber can be removed. The head kind of turn left, right a bit. Not much, there's these little things here that kind of block it from going much. A little bit of up and down movement there. Get the head back on. A little, but not much. And if you go too hard, like I showed there, the head will fall off. The shield is on a little thing. It can pivot a little bit, so you can kind of have a little bit of movement around with the shield. This is going to be fun. The arms go 360 and make the gun drop. It's about as much as you'll get out of the elbow. There, hand can turn 360 as well. And so the side thingies can go up a little bit. Get the hand out of the way there. So you can kind of get a little bit out of there. These front flaps go all the way up. For whatever reason you'd want to do that, though they do kind of stick a little bit. Rear ones don't move at all. It's your leg. You can kind of get that. It's not great. Forward, pretty good. Back, of course, is limited because there's no movement there. You can kind of strain it a little bit, but I wouldn't recommend it. The knee bends like that. Don't have that double jointed action that later units have. Little ankle guard goes up and down. Foot can kind of turn left and right a little bit, up and down a little bit. So not a lot in terms of the flexibility. In terms of the build, there's a few things you should note. One, the antenna here had difficulty staying in. I actually had to glue it in. Usually I do that after a review, but I wanted to do it before the review because I did not want to lose it. In addition to that, there are significantly more stickers than you might think. There's some stickers on the legs here, you can kind of see. They're basically the sticker on each leg. Shoulders, you have a little arrow thing here. Oh, and then a little thing under here for the chin. Set him down. In terms of flaws, very little for the build. I mean, the flexibility isn't great for anyone who wants to put their gem in a really cool pose. And the fact that you can't replace the beam saber with a decent beam saber due to the fact that it only has the trigger finger. It doesn't have a standard hand, and you can see the trigger finger right here kind of sticks out a little bit. Which brings me to one of the other minor issues I have with the suit. The machine gun is not stable in the hand. It just isn't tight enough around it. I know you could use some glue tack and it'd probably be fine. If you just put it in the hand and just kind of let it do its thing. here, and then like that. It stays in decently fine. You can kind of adjust it to your needs, but if you move it around, shake it around too much, it's probably going to fall out. It's kind of an irritation. I like the machine gun. It's a nice gun, but I really wish it would stay in the hand better. Outside of that, there's really not a lot to complain about here. I had very little trouble building it. It was a relatively quick build, an easy build, a fun build. And I would recommend this guy to anyone who's kind of a beginner, looking for an easy kit, or just generally loves the gyms like I do. Overall, I highly recommend this kit. There are almost no flaws. It'll look great if you're building some troops up, and if you want to make, of course, a, say, Arctic battle motif, then it's a must-have. Thank you for watching. I hope this has helped your GunPla purchasing decision. Until next time, please like and subscribe. It only takes a few seconds for you and really helps out small channels like mine. And if you have the chance, tell me what your favorite gym unit is in the comments. Until next time, I'm the Dapper Bard, and I'll see you at the tavern.